Yeah. So now we're going to enter the gray area, I guess, of people speaking from the sidewalk, but it's being amplified from campus.
Anybody? Yes. It's really good to see can you all hear me if I use this? Okay. It's really good to see everybody out here tonight. I know it's been not just a busy weekend, but a very stressful year. I wanted to say something about the fact that I think many of us have quietly articulated this, or perhaps articulated it more clearly to our deans, but I want to point out that even if this policy was legitimate, which it's not, but even if it was, it's not being administered equitably across demographics. I just want to articulate that. I think it's important to mention that. We've had hundreds of people over the last 6 weeks attend these vigils. There was one night where there were close to 200 individuals here. And yet there have not been hundreds of citations or hundreds of warning letters or hundreds of meetings with deans to ascertain the situation. There have not been hundreds of reports written, writing up faculty or students or community members or staff. Instead, only a handful of people have been written up. There have also been people who have self-reported out of solidarity, which I truly appreciate. But I think it really is important to understand that there are less than 10 individuals who were written up, people who did not identify themselves, who did not speak, but who were marked to be written up because they stand out for various reasons on this campus. They stand out because they're Black. They stand out because they're brown. They stand out because they're Muslim. They stand out because they're pains in the ass who were arrested in April. Or they've been pains in the ass for 20 years. And they've been used to try to make an example of in order to shut down the vigils, to shut down the protests, to scare, to chill, to terrify. So I'm one of those people. And I've made that very clear in the statements that I've made to my dean. I've also made it very clear that when this policy is found to be illegal and unconstitutional, I expect my record to be expunged, that letter to be removed, and to be given a formal apology from the institution where I have worked and served and mentored and taught and advised for 20 years. Because I find it highly suspect that I've led marches and made speeches and led die-ins on the courthouse lawn, and yet I was written up for holding a candle on the property of my own university where I work. This cannot stand, and I will say also to those who have continued to come out, bless you. To those who are afraid to come out and who think that their silence will save them, it won't. Audre Lorde told us that your silence will not save you. Zora Neale Hurston and others have said that they will kill you. If you stay quiet, they will kill you silently, and they will say that you liked it. So we have a choice to continue to stand up for our rights now, or to see them whittled away in increasing amounts until there is nothing left of the institution that we have all worked so hard to build. So take heart, my friends, but do not forget that this policy does not fall equally on us all. Remind your colleagues of that, your peers, your friends, your community members, and encourage them to come here on Sunday evenings to stand with you and with us, because it is only by standing together that we overturn what we see happening here, which is a blatant disregard for our rights. Thank you.